David Dorner never intended to be a business owner. He wanted to be a teacher, or perhaps an engineer, but never envisioned himself as a business owner, and certainly not as the leader of an engineering company. David majored in physics and math at Calvin College with the goal of becoming a high school teacher, but was secretly jealous of the engineers and all the fun they appeared to be having, designing and building electronics in the lab. So after completing his physics and math degrees, he decided to set aside his teaching goals and add another degree in electrical engineering.
I had been working at Smiths Aerospace. It was my first job right out of school, and it was my dream job, which was working for an aerospace company. I've always been fascinated with aerospace. Was there for 7 years and started to get just sort of a 7-year itch, wanted to try something different. And my old interest in teaching, I had another opportunity to pursue that. The tenure track position opened up at Calvin in the engineering department. And in the meantime, I thought, well, I need something to do with my summers if I'm not teaching. And so I looked for a consulting opportunity. I quit my day job at Smiths and landed a consulting opportunity at X-Rite, which is a color matching technology company. And I did that in the summer before I would start teaching in the fall. The teaching opportunity did not work out for me at Calvin, but the consulting opportunity did work out, and I ended up really enjoying that. And they extended my contract for an entire year. And when that contract came up to a close, I found myself going out there looking for other opportunities. And pretty soon I had so many opportunities I had to turn work down. And one thing led to another, and pretty soon I had half a dozen consultants working for me after about 4 years.
David convinced his brother Jeff to join his business while sketching out a brief 3-phase business plan on the back of a cocktail napkin over drinks. Provide engineering consulting services at clients' workplace. Buy a building, get out of the basement, and begin executing engineering projects out of that building. Design and develop their own ideas and products. With Jeff managing the business administration aspects, David could focus on clients, continuing in Phase 1 while working toward Phase 2. The brothers purchased a building near the intersection of Burton and Eastern on Grand Rapids' southeast side.
The building was a small building, 1,600 square feet, could hold a dozen people. I remember getting in there after we closed on the building. The place was completely empty, just my brother Jeff and I, sitting in there twiddling our thumbs thinking, oh my goodness, now what are we going to do? But I did actually stop consulting and then started saying, okay, if you're going to use my services, instead I want to win a project with you, and I'll take that project back to our new building and we'll implement it there. So I won my first project, which I was very excited about, and just was a small team of 2 people. And I remember we didn't have any furniture. We took 2 bar stools and a door that we had laying around the office that came with the building. We put the door on 2 bar stools, and that was somebody's desk. So that's how we launched it. We ended up then winning a couple of other programs, and one of them was a very large program, at least large from our perspective, 4 people for about a year. Within a year then, the building was full, and we had won enough business to keep everybody busy in there. So what happened then was we had an opportunity, very nice opportunity, to become an integrated supplier with Smiths Aerospace, which was our largest customer at the time. And in order to do that, we actually needed even more space, so we started to lease an office close to them.
Additional office space was leased to accommodate the rapidly growing staff. Space was found near the busy intersection of 28th Street and Craft Avenue. And just as quickly as before, new staff members increased the number of engineers, this time to 30. So the brothers found themselves looking for a larger consolidated space by the end of 2007. And on December 21st, they purchased a building on Lake Eastbrook Boulevard. Dorner believes that the 3 Ps set him apart from other embedded engineering firms, particularly those overseas.
In many cases with our customers, we really have an intimate knowledge of their people, their products, and processes. That allows us to come in and get started on that project quicker, be more efficient, and also it gives us a heavy advantage at the beginning of a project, because sometimes our clients are so busy doing their own business that they may not have time to actually write the requirements, write the statement of work package that's necessary to engage successfully an engineering supplier that will do the design for you. So by knowing their people, by knowing their processes, and by knowing their products, we can actually get in at the beginning before they have everything defined and actually help them write those requirements in the statement of work package.
Dorner is an adjunct faculty member at his alma mater, Calvin College. He makes his firm's hardware and software design tools and test equipment available to Calvin engineering students, providing a unique opportunity for students to work on professional-grade equipment. He regularly offers internships and work-study positions to engineering majors at Calvin and Grand Valley State University, and is a frequent speaker at Calvin alumni events. The Grand Rapids Business Journal selected Dorner as one of its 40 Under 40 award recipients in 2007, which highlights outstanding business achievement by young men and women in the local area. And in 2008, Dorner was named one of Corp Magazine's Entrepreneurs of Distinction.